It's quite fitting that the theme for this year's convention is advancing Africa's biomanufacturing value chains through innovation. Let me congratulate you and your team for casting the net wide in coming up with a program that addresses all pertinent issues to drive social and economic development through science and innovation.
We have invited and are joined by the nuclear medicine research community, innovators, manufacturers, the venture capital community, private sector investors, and other DFIs.
While we measure financial return, we measure social impact alongside that. And that really gears, impact funding well towards nuclear medicine, or gears nuclear medicine well towards impact funding, should I rather say. So while we invest more on the end part of development and stuff like that, we do come with the bigger ticket sizes, which are able to get these opportunities into a commercialization state or into a state where they are able to supply the global market. And I think that's the role PIC looks to play. But in specific, the PDP fund acts as a knowledge aggregator in the early stage space. And what that typically means is that the PDP fund is able to leverage the PIC's global network that sits around it for the early stage space. And part of that network, it's philanthropic funders. There are global funders who actually have Africa allocations, but are actually looking for more specific opportunities within the Africa space and just don't know how to enter. So they'll use, one of their trusted partners like PIC or the PDP fund to enter into those spaces. So that's really what PIC brings. And specifically around the knowledge aggregation with PDP, the fund typically explores new areas of investment for the PIC and spearheads investment into new industries for the PIC. We kind of look at deals on a broad basis and see if we can crowd in funding if we aren't able to fund as PIC, but what really is those opportunities for funding from our bigger funds, and that will take them in full commercialization and able to scale globally.